Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mindy, and I'm going to be doing a haul from October the 2nd through October the 8th for my books and or bookish things. But first of all, I want to share my Mary Poppins Pop Funko figurine. I got this from Amazon. I'm a little bit disappointed in the paint job around the purse and like right around here, but I think she's cute. So I like Mary Poppins, and I thought this was a cute figurine. So she'll be added to my over there with Tinkerbell on my bookshelf. So that was the first thing, and then I went yesterday with my husband to his family's. We have an annual kind of reunion kind of thing where we go to a restaurant and eat, and then we play this game called Dirty Santa. Anyway, afterwards, my husband had worked the night before, so he was tired and he wanted to rest for a little bit. So I convinced him to let me go to Barnes and Nobles while he rested out in our truck. So I picked up 2 books at Barnes and Nobles yesterday. The first one is Hollow City by Ransom Riggs, the second book in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children's series. I have the first one on my Kindle Fire, so I'm excited. I haven't read the first one yet, but I'm excited. I'm going to try to be reading that in the near future, and then I'll pick this one up. And then the second book I got was Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I listened to Six of Crows on my Audible, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I'd pick up the second book to read, and I really like the red. And this one has different. I just really like the red, and it's red on the inside. So I'll be putting this in my TBR pile, and I'll be reading it probably within the next 6 months or so. I have a pretty large TBR pile, so unfortunately I have some other books I need to read first. But I do have the Grisha trilogy. I have the first one on my Kindle, and I own the other 2. So hopefully I'll be getting to those 2 after I read this one. So, and then the rest of these was sent to me for a review by publishers. The first one is The Other Einstein by Marie Benedict, and this is about Milvia Marie, or Merrick, who married Albert Einstein. And this is just about, they have a partnership of mind and of heart, but there might not be room for more than one genius in a marriage. So I thought this was sounded interesting. So I'm looking forward to picking this one up soon. And then Into the Fire by Jodi McIsaac. It says Cedar McLeod would like nothing more than to return to Tir Nan Org and start a new life for herself and her daughter Eden. But peace is far from what she finds upon her return to the mythical kingdom. So Cedar is charged with finding an ancient treasure and returning it to its rightful home. If she succeeds, her new world and her new family will have a chance to flourish again. If not, destruction may be the only path ahead. This is the second book in the Thin Veil series and is a captivating blend of Celtic myth, mystery, and adventure. And then I got Forbidden Ground by Karen Harper. It's the it's the second book in the in the Cold Creek trilogy. I have the first book on my Kindle again. So this is about the Lockwood sisters. So I don't know what the first one is about. And this one's about a prehistoric Adena civilization, which is buried on Grant Mason's family land, and the one sister, Kate Lockwood, wants permission to excavate, but Grant refuses and tells Kate to stay away from the mound. So she thinks Grant is hiding something, and then when one of his friends is killed, the sheriff is away on his honeymoon, the couple joins forces to assist the deputy in the investigation. So I hauled the last one in this series also, which is Broken Bonds, and so I will be reading this series soon. And then I don't read a lot of mysteries. I mean, not mystery. I read a lot of mysteries. I don't read a lot of romances, and this is a romance by All He Ever Desired by Shannon Stacy. And this is a trilogy, I think. There's All He Ever Needed, and then All He Ever Desired, and then All He Ever Dreamed. And this is about Ryan Kowalski decided to leave Whitford, Maine, rather than to watch Lauren Carpenter marry another man. Now his siblings need his help to refurbish the family-owned Northern Star Lodge, and he's forced to face the past sooner rather than later when he collars a vandal and learns that it's Lauren's son. And so I will probably be picking up All He Ever Needed to try to get, if this, which is the first in the series. So kind of looking forward to reading that. Not sure how I feel about it yet. And then I have this one, which is Trust My Heart by Carol J. Post. And this review will be coming out in November. Love is headline news when a small-town reporter teams up with the heir to a local estate. Grant McAllister arrives in Murphy, North Carolina with one aim, to sell his inherited property and leave as quickly as possible. The big city lawyer has no interest in his late estranged grandparents or the dilapidated mansion he just acquired. After his high-profile divorce, he should be avoiding pesky reporters too, but Jamie Carlisle is honest, funny, and undeniably appealing. After breaking up with her safe but smothering boyfriend, Jamie is determined to ace her first big assignment. A story about the McAllister estate is too intriguing to ignore, much like its handsome commitment phobia heir. Thanks to her digging, the pieces of Grant's fraught family history are gradually fitting into place, but also upending all his old beliefs. The two draw closer as they share their dreams until misread signals and misunderstandings begin to test their trust. But in the unspoiled beauty of the Smoky Mountains, there's healing and forgiveness to be found. And for Grant, this unplanned detour may be just what's needed to finally guide him home. And then the last book I got this week is called Cold Case Christianity by J. Warner Wallace and Susie Wallace with Rob Suggs. It's Cold Case Christianity for Kids. Investigate Jesus with a real detective. Investigate the case for Jesus. Just because someone says something doesn't make it true. So how do you know what to believe? Detective J. Warner Wallace knows the thrill of high-stakes investigation. and this interactive guide use real-life detective skills to uncover the truth about Christianity. Get ready to test witnesses, take case notes, examine the evidence, and dive into the most important case of all, the case for Jesus. And it does have like different things to take into consider. There's chain of custody, CSI assignment, when you read things and answer the questions, and it's just different different ways to go about finding evidence for the case for Jesus. So it sounded interesting, and I'm trying to my granddaughters right now are 6, and the youngest will be 5 next month. So I'm trying to gather up different books for them for when they're older. So this looked like it would be something interesting that they might enjoy. So that will be sometime this month probably. So that's all the books that I got for this week. I'm looking forward to reading all of them. So thanks for dropping by. Hope you guys have a nice week. Hope if you were in Matthew's path, I hope you were all safe and nothing really bad happened to any of you. And I hope you have a great week. Thanks for dropping by. Bye.